everyone, this is HunMoc and welcome for today's video. And today is Sunday, and the Sunday means that we're gonna wrap up this week's project, and which was the go-kart track. And if you have missed the first video, please check it up. And this is the result and the final layout. So what we're gonna do, like always, we're gonna have a quick review and you're gonna see what I have done, and I hope you like it. So why wait? Let's check it out. Hello. Okay, let's check out the result. And where was my greatest challenge? Was of course this turn. When I started it, I saw that this 32 by 32, my usually size for this layouts and project, would be too small. So I change it and extend it for another 16, so it's kind of a wide, but I needed to have it because otherwise it would only be the turn, and I thought it would be too boring to only have like a turn. I wanted to have the details around it and of course the spectators, but we will get back just right over here. So the greatest challenge which I had was with this turn and this 1x1 slopes, and I wanted to choose between black and yellow or red and white, and I think the red and white lift everything up a little more. And my greatest challenge was to have it so it looked like a turn, and I used it like 1x1 with dots, and choose to have like piece by piece to add it up so you get like a great turn. But it was really challenging, and I could hide everything beneath this because it's a lot of different colors and technique to have this this round, this turn. But yeah, I can show you with one piece so you can see what I did. It was like this. So I built it up and I took like 1x2. It doesn't really matter the color, but to have it with dots on it. And I choose to build it like this one and turn them down and put it just like this. And as soon as the turn starts, so I made it with different levels, so you have this nice turn. And in the end, it was a lot of work with it, but in the end, I think it came out pretty awesome. I'm not really like good at it, but you have to start somewhere, and I really enjoy to have a challenge. Yeah, so you have to start somewhere, right? And the next one, I wanted to have like the black. I wanted to have maybe the white, like so you could see, but still I wanted to focus on this one, this turn, and it's enough, because then it would be white and the white on the asphalt, and I think it doesn't really matter. So I choose to have only the black tiles, and I can spin it around, and I made the environment around it. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of pieces with commercials on it, because usually when you are at a racetrack, you see a lot of posters and commercial, which I don't have. So I need to get more of those for future project. But one I choose this one is the City Pizza commercial, and I think it fits in this project. And it came from one pizza van, couple of, you can check it up here, where I got this one. I think it looks pretty awesome. And like always, I really like to mix in colors, to have like a couple of different of greens. Usually my favorite is the regular green and the darker and the sand green. I really enjoy to build with those, and the basic layout is regular green, and I always build it up like this to have a darker green and the sand green on the top. I think it looks good. I really enjoy to build like different colors on the grass. And of course the mandatory tires, what I did is I took tires and added like this, one by one, and on the top the yellow one, so you cannot see the red, but it stuck pretty good inside, like this. And I just put it on top of them, so you have like the racing track and the manual for the safety reasons if the go-kart is flying out the track, so it can protect it. And then I started to build the little pond or a lake just right over here. I can show you a little closer. And that's also, if you have seen my other projects, I really enjoy to build with different colors and these tiles on the top of it. And I think it came out pretty good. I have one, I think it was the Mountain Adventure, you can check it up. And there was a river which I built, so if you want to see that one, please check it up. And besides that, I used a lot of greens. This is one of my, I can go a little closer so you can see it. And I really enjoy to build the environment. So those who follow me know that this is something I really enjoy, to have a lot with colors and etc. And like always, I think it came out pretty good. Yeah, so this is a go-kart track. So you need to have spectators and visitors. So I chose a couple of minifigures to lift it up, everything. And I built this layer so everybody can see the race. And I can show you, I can turn around so you can see from all the angles. So the main idea was the entrance is just right over here. And I didn't want to continue to build it because then you're never gonna stop and it's gonna be too big. And I really like the challenge, but to have 32 by 32, but I needed to extend it for this time. Otherwise you could only have like this turn. And I mean, this awesome little project deserved more, I think. So what do you think? Should I have extended more or not? And also I put in some extra minifigures, and this is some racing colleagues. So I found this, I think it fits pretty good with this project. And you can see from this side, I made some lamps. It's somebody, so warning, red, yellow, green. It's a classic, so I needed to have it. Also build it a little roof from for the spectators. So if the first row, if it's rain, I'm unfortunate for them, but the other wanted to have a little roof, a little flags, etc. And I can show you in the end when I spoke about this turn what I did. So you can see just right over here how I build it up this turn with different levels. So it give you like a little turn, but it's a lot of small pieces to add it up, and you just put them just like that. And so you get the turn, but believe me, it was a lot of pieces to have it, but it was really fun to build this turn. I know my small mistakes, which I'm not gonna do one more do again, but you have to challenge yourself, and then you're gonna have a much more, and your skill for building gonna of course raise and level up. But yeah, all in all, I think it was a really enjoyable and really fun project to have. And I definitely gonna take one more if they're gonna come a new set from Lego which have some racing theme. Of course I'm gonna change it and have something different, but all in all, I think these two go-karts really deserve a racing track. Just like that. So, let's head back. And then we are back. I really hope you like the layout, the final result. I think it came out pretty awesome. And there is always room for improvement. So if you saw something that I maybe missed or could have done something differently, please give it in the comment. And yeah, so we are finished for this one, and we are going for a new week, which means a new project. So don't miss out that, guys. And if you like this construction and like what I do, give a big thumbs up. And so you don't miss out future content, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in a couple of days. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.